good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the wellness cooking segment. This is Chef Martin. I'm here in my kitchen working remotely again. Today we're going to be doing kind of like a veggie burger. It's going to be a black bean burger. Good replacement for your traditional hamburger or chicken patty or anything like that. Simple, quick to put together, and nutritious as well. So what we have here is we have a can of low sodium black beans, rinsed and drained just to get rid of some of that extra salt. And to that we're going to be adding 1 teaspoon of cumin. Just get in there. And we're going to be adding about another teaspoon of chopped garlic. If you just have powdered garlic, that's a great substitution as well. And then we're going to add about half a cup of chopped minced onions to that, and about 2 tablespoons of cilantro as well. We'll get those all up in there. And then we're going to go ahead and stir it up just to mix the ingredients around a little bit. And once we have them all nice and mixed up, we're going to go ahead and add in about a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. If you can use whole wheat breadcrumbs, even better. But we're just gonna add those in there. The breadcrumbs are what's gonna bind it all together and make sure it all sticks together at the end. And the amount of breadcrumbs is gonna depend on how wet your beans are and how well you've let them dry. So we're gonna go ahead, get those all nice and mixed up. We're actually gonna add a little bit more breadcrumbs to that. Okay, now once we got all nice and mixed up, we'll let it sit there for right now. And we're gonna go ahead and get our saute pan going, get it nice and heated up, and we're gonna put about a tablespoon of either canola oil or vegetable oil in there, and start that heating up. In the meantime, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna form our black bean cake. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna really get in there, and you're just gonna wanna squish and mash it all up together. You want to make sure you're going ahead and incorporating the breadcrumbs and everything all else up in there real nice. You don't want to squeeze them all. You still want some black beans in there that you can see to have a nice texture. And then we're going to go ahead and you're going to grab a bunch and you're just going to go ahead and form a patty. Go ahead, form it out nice. Have yourself a nice sized patty right there. You go ahead and make them all. You can make them whatever size you want, or make it to the shape of the bread you're going to use if you're going to make a sandwich or a hamburger bun. Go ahead, patty them up nice. And also another alternative you can do is you can go ahead and make some smaller ones. And then these you can either serve as appetizers on little toast points, or go ahead and put those on top of a salad. So now that our oil's nice and hot, we can go ahead and drop one of the patties in. You'll hear it sizzle. That way you know the oil's hot and ready to go. I'm gonna throw some of these little guys in there too. You always want to make sure not to overcrowd the pan. Always, no matter what you're putting in there, make sure you leave space in between everything, just so it's got room to sear off. Otherwise, it'll tend to, especially things like meats, will tend to release a lot of liquid and it'll be more steaming than actual sauteing. Just go ahead and make sure these cook off nice on the bottom first. Okay, so now after they've cooked for about 2-3 minutes on one side, we're gonna go ahead, flip them over. See, they'll have a nice crust on that side just from the breadcrumbs and the beans. We're gonna go ahead and let them cook on this side for about another minute or so, just to make sure they're heated all the way through. And then we'll go ahead and we'll serve them up. The black bean cakes were, when I had my restaurant, it was one of the more popular dishes at the restaurant. People would get them all the time with salads or just as appetizers or as a sandwich with a side salad or something else. Okay, so now that we have them nice and cooked and they've been cooking on this side for a little while, we're just gonna, I'll go ahead and show you how to serve them up. Go ahead here, put them on the side of a nice little green salad. And that we'll just go ahead and top off with a little fresh salsa. Put that on top. Something nice to get on there. And then if you want it as more of a sandwich or something, you just go ahead, put it on the bread of your choosing, put it on there with maybe a little lettuce or whatever you like to put on there. Sprinkle a little cheese on there, and you're good to go. Just go ahead, fold it in half. And then we have it on there, you go serve it. If you want a little extra salsa, go ahead, throw some salsa on there as well. And you're good to go. You can go ahead and enjoy this at home with your family or by yourself. And you can find this recipe and more at GBUAHN.org or on one of our mobile apps. Thank you and have a good day.